All right, so this is Leetcode longest substring without repeating characters, and so basically they give you a string and you want to find a piece of the string that doesn't have repeating characters and return that link. So it's asked mainly at Amazon and Microsoft and Facebook, I guess you could say, but also all these other companies. But yeah, um, so yeah, there's two common ways to do this, or using two different data structures, I guess, but both of them use the sliding window technique. Yeah, so I'll just do so. One way is to use a hash set, and another way is to use a hash map. So I will use the hash set first. So, um, okay, yeah, I would have a hash set of characters, and then we need the length to return at the end, and then what else? Uh, I just like to create anytime I'm doing like string manipulation type stuff. I just create the character array from that. So S to char array, and then yeah, that should be it. So actually, so we're gonna have 2 pointers left and right, and we're gonna use those to calculate the length of the string that's unique, of the substring that's unique. So left will be like the slow moving one, and right will be the basically the index. It would be like kind of I. It'll move through each iteration of the loop as we're iterating through each character in the array. So I'll do right in 0 until sarray.size. Then we'll get the current character. So right, and then we'll do while. So we're gonna check if the set contains the character already, the current character, and if left is smaller than right, just so we're not out of bounds. And if it does contain it, we want to start from wherever the left pointer is at and remove each character until that character is not in the set anymore. So we'll do set.remove sarray left. I'll do plus plus so I can increment left. You can do left plus plus after, but yeah, I'll just do it like this. Yep, and then so after there's no more of that in the set, then we'll hop out of the while loop if there is even anything in there, and then after that we'll add, we'll finally add that character back into the set. Okay, so we have to do that again anywhere else. So then we also need to calculate the length again. So it will either be what. So we need to see if the length is bigger now, and so we'll use math.max to make it easier. And so it will either be the length, the current length, or right. Yeah, this will make more sense. Right minus left plus one. Plus one because we need to calculate the length. Like if it's zero, if it's 0, 0, then we need to add a one because there's one character, yeah, or 0, 1, yeah. So yeah. So yep, and then we'll just return the length. That should be good. Let me look over it again. Yep. All right. I'll use examples too. So I'll just submit it, and I'll show you like the hash map way too. Yeah, don't worry about Kotlin. It changes, it fluctuates. But yeah, so another way to do it is using a hash map. Oops. And so I'll get rid of this and I'll change this to hash map. And the key will be a character and the value will be integer. And then it's almost the same, sort of close to being the same. So we don't need any of this set code. And we'll still leave the code for the length as the same as well. So The only thing different is we need to check if we also need to check if the hash map contains it. So you could do map.contains key, but Kotlin it will already be like nullable. So we might as well just check it like this. Using let, and then they give us the it as the parameter, but you could change that. So I'll change it to current index, which will be like it won't really be the index. I'll explain that in a minute because that's kind of confusing. So we'll check the left here. So this is when we'll update left. So left, instead of checking each time with the while loop, this makes it, the other way was 2 of n. Once you drop the constant, it's still O of n time. But this is like true O of n time, I guess you could say. So it'll be math.max. It'll either be left already, what it is, or current index. Yep. And then, so, yeah. And then this will be the same, but the only thing different is we add the, basically we want to update the key, the value for the key, or for the character, the index. But it won't be just what the actual index is. It will be right plus 1. And the reason behind that is really, do I have it saved? Let me see. So there's a test case. Yeah. So like in this example, basically you want to keep going up. So if the current index is so for D, right, is 0 and V, and so it stays at 0, right? When we get to D, we don't want to move it, the index to D. We want to move it to the one before that. So that's why I have right plus 1, because we're kind of calculating ahead of time, so it might be the one after that's unique. So that's the whole idea behind that. So I'll use all these example tests. I'll throw that in there. Then I'll also submit it. Yeah, it fluctuates. Don't worry about that. Okay. Yep. And so this is like a common question at Amazon, Microsoft. Longest substring without repeating characters.